Hello, lovers, and welcome to another edition of Shut Your Pie Hole News. Tonight, it's all political. That's all I can say.
Yep. Damn right.
I think we are ready to start opening up the eyes of the American people and let them start making judgments for themselves based on the actions of our government now. And this isn't revolutionary talk. I don't want you to get the wrong idea, but I want you to pay attention. So stay tuned, lovers. We'll see you for this edition of Shut Your Pie Hole News. Mwah! Smooches.
Welcome again to another episode of Shut Your Pie Hole News. We've got a good one this week. It's an independent one. Jesse and I, we've been talking, and this is going to be for America. And let me tell you, you guys stop and think about it out there. This is for us, the Americans.
That's right. Listen up. Look, the people in Massachusetts, they've been talking across the news. They say, well, it's because the voters are confused. The American people are confused. No, we're not confused. You have to remember, folks, they're trying to say that this is a Democrat, Republican thing. It's not about that anymore. And pay attention, because this is where it gets tricky, and this is where it gets honest. And I hope you understand and believe what I'm telling you. I'm an independent voter. I'm registered as an independent voter, and I do vote every time I get a chance because I believe my voice is worth something. And that has been shown truer than none in Massachusetts. They have ousted a Democrat. Ousted a Democrat after 4 generations. It's been since like 1970 that there was ever a Republican in office.
Okay, but I have to state something. I do not vote. Okay.
Shame on you.
I'm on the same side as Jesse. I'm a true believer, and I am an American.
As we all are. And that's what matters. And this is what we're talking about. This is what we have to defend. We have to defend that.
Absolutely.
Not as poor, rich, white, black, Hispanic. It doesn't matter.
No.
We're Americans, and we have to make sure we keep those bastards in Congress in check. So stay tuned, because we're going on to our next segment. Smooches.
Smooches.
Welcome back to this edition of Shut Your Pie Hole News, and here's what you haven't known. Realize this, that China itself, love the do-rag, right? Because I am like, peace, son. Peace, son.
Peace out, man.
Mwah. Anyway, as I was saying, if you've been living under a rock, this is the only way you wouldn't know that China actually controls 3/4 of America's debt. How is that? Because America keeps selling our debt to China. If you don't know that, seriously, look it up. It's true. There's no lie right there.
We are Americans.
We are Americans. We need to start booting those bastards out of Congress. This is a time of a new generation to start, making our voices be heard. We need to start revolutionizing the political system. That's what needs revolutionizing. You need to get these cronies out of there. The people that are on their own political agenda, making bids for their states, making private backdoor deals. All that's got to end. America, we are tired of it. I know you are. And you see it reflected every time you get your paycheck and you got a big smile, and then all of a sudden it turns to a frown because you looked at your federal tax deduction. You've looked at your state tax deduction, and on top of that, you got to pay for FICA. You got to pay for your own health insurance. You got to pay for even if you can't afford your own health insurance. I mean, come on. Look at how many deductions are taken out of you because of the BS that our government is putting us through. Think about that. And this is what I'm talking about. This healthcare reform, you think your taxes are bad now? You're going to pay a tax on Medicare, Medicaid. You're going to pay a tax into the federal government's fund that supports the health care of everybody else. So remember that. You think your taxes are bad now? They're only going to go up. What option is there? How much more can we give? We love our government. Give what you can, but don't take us for everything. This is getting out of control. Stay tuned for this next episode of Shut Your Pie Hole News. What the heck is listen up, people. You know, everybody is dumbfounded, and some of the news organizations have been criticizing.
I just remembered what I was going to talk about.
Okay, what is G going to talk about?
Well, you know, Haiti, yes, they had major earthquake. I feel really, deep down in my heart, sorry for them. We have people here in the United States that need help. You know, granted, every penny counts, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing, because I donate too. I will do this. But our government needs to know that we have people here that need help.
That's what I'm talking about. Forget that shit. Okay, we've already dedicated, and if you haven't seen it, it's there. It's posted. $114.5 million in aid to this country. Fine. Let it be done. Let the military take care of it. Our economy's broke.
Owns us.
Our economy's broke. People ain't got no damn jobs. Why? And we're giving away money. Hello?
That we don't have to give away.
Why are we voting for people that continuously drive us into debt?
You need a new government.
Stop it.
That's going to show you.
Tell these bastards no more.
To be an American.
Same thing with healthcare. Do you
Fight
know?
for yourself.
Do you know that if they pass this healthcare reform,
for everybody else.
If they pass this healthcare reform, and you don't buy into it, if you say that you decide that you do not want private insurance because you make enough money, you don't have to pay for it. If you don't pick private insurance and you don't pick government insurance, do you know they will fine you for not having insurance?
No way.
That's the final resolution. If you do not accept their insurance or somebody else's insurance, a proof of insurance, if you do not have an insurance policy as an American, you will be fined by the government.
Oh, that's just
what
another
the
way
hell
of
is
trying
that?
To pay our debt off.
The government has no business meddling in the private sector. The insurance companies, they are screwing us royally, but I don't think the government's going to do any better. Somebody better come up with a better policy, because neither one of these solutions is going to help us either way.
Maybe we got to go back to the olden days where one person did everything. You didn't have a council, and he told everybody this.
Problem is that the insurance companies are greedy, the doctors are greedy, the patients suffer, the treatment doesn't get taken care of that needs to be taken care of.
Not normally, no.
And people suffer in the long run because of some kind of flaw in the system. Well, them days have to end. There's a reason that the Democrats and the Republicans are on the decline.
And all of our money
Independents
is gone.
are becoming a stronger group, and we're starting to unite, and we are starting to say enough is enough. We as Americans, regardless of white, black, Republican, Democrat, we're done. The parties don't matter anymore.
It's the red, white,
it's
and
about
blue.
The people. It's about the red, white, and blue, like G said. It's
Yes.
about the people. It's about the country. And it is not about your political agenda. It is about making sure that our country is taken care of.
Yes.
Remember that come November.
And I would like to know out there, who's got the stones to be a president like that?
Without political agenda.
Yes. That's open-minded and that will be for
ready to support
the people.
Whatever for the people, not the government and the bureaucracies of this BS administration and this BS country.
They have our money.
We'll see if this ends up. We'll see if this ends up posted. Because of this political demonstration, we very well may be censored and may be booted from YouTube. We shall see. Smooches from all of us.
Recognize when we see old glory flying. 'Cause we'll put a boot in your ass, it's the American way. Hey, Uncle Sam, put your name at the top of his list. And the Statue of Liberty started shaking her fist. And the eagle will fly, and